Rated T for teen.
You dare into the abyss!
Welcome, champions, to the Emergence Community Update. In this video, we're going to highlight a couple of things coming to you in the realm this patch. First up, a blast from the past, Rise of Fury is back, baby! Scale the Abyssal Spire in style, just like in 2018, except with some revamped rules. You'll be able to pick your character with choose any rules, and all your loadouts will be available. Happy climbing, champions! Returning alongside Rise of Fury is its antagonist, Abyssal Lord Drogos. You'll be able to find this skin available for direct purchase this update. Piecing the Abyssal Spire back together wasn't easy, but we're really happy with the end result, and we hope you enjoy the return of Rise of Furia. The mode will be available this weekend, and for every weekend of the community patch, alternating with payload.
Hey folks, this is Shakti Das, also known as Shaq. I'm a game and level designer here at Evil Mojo, and it is amazing to meet you all. As you know, we released LTM Payload last patch with 3 total maps. Outpost Payload, Jungle Payload, and Ice Push Payload. We had to pull Ice Push and Jungle back after some overwhelming crashes on our more low-spec machines, including Switch, PS4, and generally low-spec PCs. After extensive troubleshooting with QA and art, I'm happy to say that we have gotten those issues solved, and Ice Push and Jungle will be returning to LTM Payload with the Emergence Community Patch. Folks will be able to play on all 3 maps with hopefully far less crashes, so that's pretty exciting. On another subject, let's talk about our ranked rotation. Frozen Guard, Fish Market, Timbermill, and Bazaar will be out for this ranked rotation, making 10 total playable maps until the addition of Dawnforge at some point in the foreseeable future. Speaking of balance, let's move to Steve.
Hey everybody, I'm Evil Mojo Steve, aka Diesel, and I am here to talk to you about some of the higher points of balance for this patch. Something that we were excited to bring to you all was Nyx's changes that unfortunately she wasn't able to make it into PTS due to some pressing royal affairs. First off on the changes for Nyx is we've reduced the amount of time it takes to reach max power on Rift Slash. Originally it was 1.5 seconds and we brought that down to 1.1. Nyx could sometimes have trouble weaving Rift Slash into her abilities and in-hand fire, and could lead to awkward moments when playing her. We've also changed how Show of Force, her first talent, works. Originally, Show of Force would knock back enemies directly hit by the Rift Slash, but this led to awkward situations where Nyx was actively hurting her own game plan of wanting to keep enemies close. We've since removed it and now replaced it with a cripple. So Show of Force will allow Nyx to exert deadly control over targets hit by her Rift Slash. We've also updated her third talent, Subjugation. Originally, it would lock down targets with a root for 3 seconds, but this was a little too strong. We've reduced it to 2.25 seconds to allow Nyx to maintain her powerful crowd control without making it too overbearing. And finally on Nyx, we've increased the damage on her in-hand Realmbreaker. Specifically, we've increased the damage of each shot by 25. And while on paper that might not sound like much, be mindful that this change isn't in a vacuum. Her in-hand plus her Rift Slash changes, and of course her general game plan as people get to play her and understand her kit better, all kind of leads to this stronger character overall. So I'm excited for you to give her a try.
Hello, I'm Evil Mojo Cryptic, Community Manager for Paladins. I'm here to bring you some quality of life and community updates. The first of which is a new feature headed to the end of game. We are adding end screens. This will be a way for you to customize the screen you see at the end of a game. We are starting with an initial wave of all of the default champion splash arts. We heard community feedback loud and clear that you all wanted to see splash arts in game still, so this will be a fun way for you to kind of get to appreciate it after any victory or loss you may experience. Another feature we're adding, or rather a feature we're finishing, is the last 4 gold skins for our champions. Evie, Fernando, Khan, and Jin will all be receiving their wonderful gold skins. We've also heard the feedback surrounding the Harlequin and Eternal Devilry ROM skins. When we initially released this, the team and the community was not happy with how they looked, so our wonderful art team has taken another shot at truly spicing up Mom's appearance, and she is now ready to battle in tip-top fashion. Thank you all for watching this Emergence Community Patch video. We at Evil Mojo are really excited for you all to get your hands on all this content, which is why we're releasing it today. As many of you know, this is very out of update cycle for us, but we thought it would be fun and interesting to take things a bit differently, act a bit quicker, and surprise you all a little bit. So play some Rise of Furia, enjoy those payload maps, and let us know what you think about all the balance and quality of life we've done this update. See you around!